Hey, what is up, everyone? It's Rich. All right, so I just got a note from a friend of mine, and he told me that Mort Drucker has passed away. He was 91 years old, absolutely incredible artist, and we're going to do a tribute. This is a spontaneous tribute to the amazing Mort Drucker. I've loved his stuff since I was a kid. He always did these hysterical movie adaptations for Mad Magazine. He was highly, highly influential, not only to the other Mad Magazine artists, but I think a lot of artists in general. I know J. Scott Campbell is a huge fan of Mort Drucker. I'm sure he'll be doing some sort of tribute on Instagram to him. And he draws great, he inks great, and his caricatures are just amazing. And the stuff is actually very, very funny. So, yeah, let's do it, and I'll try to give any kind of insight that I can to his work. And yeah, rest in peace, Mort Drucker. So, all right, let's go to full screen mode. Some of these scans are super high res, some are not as high res, but obviously this is an alien piece that he did, and yeah, his stuff is amazing. I've got a really, really great book of his, and we can zoom in on this. But look at just the quality of his inks on this stuff, on top of the fact that he draws so well. But, you know, this is like Frazetta level inking. I mean, I'm not just saying that. They really, really are. It's just so expertly done. I mean, this guy knew how to draw his ass off. There's some really cool like zipatone on this, and there's such an energy to the line. It's absolutely incredible. You can see he's probably, these aren't mistakes as much as he's probably very, very particular with what he lays down. And so if he's drawing with the ink, he may kind of like as a painter would go in and sort of sculpt and trim lines to get like dial things in, almost like a piece of clay. You know, you're picking things off and putting things down. So this is Richard Pryor. A lot of these are movie adaptations. These are actually scanned off the original boards. But some of the reproductions, the photos are a little light, but some are quite good. So anyway, he's great with hands. I mean, it's the whole thing. That's really, really cool. It's just incredible how his eye for likenesses is just amazing. And these stories are so funny. The writing for Mad was still really good. It was, I think that was what I was going to say earlier, was one of the cool things about when Wildstorm was acquired by DC is we got comps from DC. So basically everything that DC published, they would send us copies of. And I just saved all the Mad Magazine stuff. And for the longest time, I was just keeping it and I wasn't looking at it. And I have all these books of Mad Magazine and collections of Mad Magazine and the magazines of Mad Magazine. And I would pull out. I was a big fan of Herman Mejia's stuff, and obviously Drucker and some of the others. But man, the quality of the art and the writing in that magazine actually really was pretty phenomenal. This is funny. We've got a lot to go through though, so we'll hustle because it covers quite a bit. And I wish that I could have found even more, but this is pretty good. That's funny. Oh man. Yeah, supposedly the Mad Magazine guys, and this is another thing too. He's great with weapons and stuff like that too. You wouldn't think it. He draws awesome clothes, the folds and stuff like that. I mean, he's just on his game with everything. The way that he draws boots, like it's just incredible. Like these pistols. I mean, this could be, you know, or not pistols, but rifles and M16s and all that. I mean, Coppola, go home. You know, this is right out of like Michael Golden, the Nam comic. Look at this. The inking is so great. This is really, really cool. We'll soak this in. This is a thing that Campbell did when he was in high school. Is Jeff would do these pieces every year. He did them for each of the yearbooks, a double page spread of all the celebrities of the day of that year and kind of what they were excuse, excuse me, what they were into. And that's funny. They're great. And you know, when he was just a teenager when he was doing them, but they were really, really influenced by Drucker. And I think he's shared them online before, but there's 3 posters that he did, They're really, really cool. So great. Max Headroom. I'm thinking... Oh, is that... Oh, who is that? It's, hold on. Sorry, Sirens. Paul Rodriguez? At first I thought it was Jay Leno, but it's not Jay Leno. I think it's Paul Rodriguez. Howie Mandel, Stephen Wright. I'm not great with... I think that's Carlin. I'm not great with a lot of the actors. I will do my best. I apologize for clearing my throat. Like I said, the weather went from rainy and now it's sunny out. Now it's getting cloudy again. The cops are coming. That's really cool. Oh, that's funny. It looks like Soupy Sales. I don't know if anyone would know who that is. I have no idea who that actor is. Is that... I know that's Robert Redford. I'm pretty sure. I have no idea who that is. I don't think it's Soupy Sales. This is cool. And this is funny, too. When I saw this, I was like, hey, did, like, Dave Sim and McFarlane... Is this the Spawn page influence with all the superhero hands coming out? I thought that was pretty interesting. Coincidence? Possibly. But maybe not. That's really cool, though. My cellmate is gay lib. It's funny stuff. I'm telling you, these guys were edgelords. Is this the... Oh, this is Godfather. That's a great Pacino. There's some Soprano stuff in here that's actually pretty cool. Oh, man, look at the likenesses and those little tiny drawings. It's so cool. Oh, he's so good. It's really, really incredible. His line is just insane. That's funny. His stuff reminds... It's funny because his line quality actually reminds me of Charles Schultz a little bit. So it doesn't surprise me that he would throw that in. But... Oh, and this looks like Hirschfeld. That's funny. Interesting. It's really crazy that that's in here because these are the two influences that I see really, really heavily in his work is Al Hirschfeld and Charles Schultz. It's so bizarre. It's like he read my mind and he wanted to confirm it for me as I was looking at this art and what was that from? That's freaking... Is that the kid from Lost in Space? It looks like him. He had a weird nose. That's the thing. If you're going to be a really good caricature artist, you've got to be one of those people that notices all the weird little anomalies in people's faces. And it's a subtle thing. Some artists are pretty observant, but there's just the slightest little things that someone like a Drucker picks up on that really, really sells the likenesses, and he can really boil it down to a simple drawing and still have the feel of their face. It's a real gift. That's pretty funny. I wanted to find... He did, I think, an Animal House adaptation that was really, really funny. His John Belushi and stuff like that were really good. But I did the best that I could under the circumstances. It's a pretty cool drawing. That face is great. Look at the inks for the hair. It's so kick-ass. It's just like whack, whack, whack. And then he throws in these other fancier strokes. And then the scribble line. It's like 3 approaches. That's really cool, too. I'm assuming that's Aaron spelling. It's pretty funny. Oh, this is Beverly Hills Cop. When Eddie Murphy was king of the world. Hey, that's what's her face. That's the dude, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. See, that's how I name actors. Is his name Judd? No, it's not Judd. What is his name? His name was Brad in Fast Times, I think. Eddie. Yeah, that's Brad. B-Rad. The Rad Brad. Dude's got so many subscribers on YouTube. That's really cool. Jabberwacky. Tanks for everything, Lakers. Brown Derby. Interesting. That's a nice pose. This is cool too. Is that Sinatra? And Woody Allen? Maybe they would go to the games. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm okay with actors. Not great. That's funny. Oh man, that's so cool. Oh, I've got some Jaws in here. The Jaws is cool. What is this? Oh, Siskel and Ebert. This was like, I think a look at Siskel and Ebert and them reviewing the movies of the day. So it's like got little vignettes of the different movies. I think one is Flashdance, or maybe all this is Flashdance. But then they did a little bit of what was the movie that John Travolta was in, where he was all fancy dancer too? Maybe it's all the same movie and I just don't know. Tom Cruise and Rebecca De Mornay. Oh man, that was such a good movie. Risky Business was the bomb. That's good. That's funny. Trick or treat. Muffy. Dude, that's so funny. Oh my god. Trick or treat. I'm telling you, the Mad Guys, they were having too much fun. They said that no, like the people from the other offices, they wouldn't go in there because these guys were nuts. They just let them loose. And they did whatever. That's really good. Dan Aykroyd, Eddie. That's Jamie Lee Curtis, right? Maybe not. I don't know. I think I grabbed another Alien piece too. Is that Bill Murray? No. I definitely have a drawing of Bill Murray. That's so good. Man. I can't think of what this guy's name was. He's another movie reviewer. He was like an East Coast guy. He's so funny looking. Oh yeah, this is nice. This kind of reminds me of some of the Frazetta stuff. I mean, essentially Frazetta was doing the Jack Davis thing for a little bit, or I don't know what the chain of the influence was. Jacques Cousteau, it's awesome. Yeah. I mean, Jack Davis, Frazetta, Drucker, they were all just like killing it with these watercolor caricatures. Look at this beautiful painting. Macho. This is really cool. Look at that. Great legs. Man, I love the way he draws this. His boot. He's got crazy boot. But yeah, that's really, really good. Man, that's neat. We look at a lot of good art, right? Hey, look, it's the Ayatollah. Oh, this is Ghostbusters. That's Jamie Lee Curtis too, right? I'm not 100% sure I've ever seen Ghostbusters all the way through. I'm going to say no. I don't think I have. Oh, that's Sigourney Weaver. Maybe I was off. I apologize. Oh, look at Brando. So the orange on this, or whatever reddish color, is for shading. So see, wants that 30% gray behind it. So it's kind of a separation effect. These are like original like boards. Oh, there's some Indiana Jones. It's cool, man. Look at his pants. Do you see how he drew these pants different? And it's got that look of the Indiana Jones, whatever, slacks or whatever you want to call it that he wears. He builds it up differently than this. Do you see the folds and the way that it drapes? Because those pants had a different sort of quality to them. That's really, really nice. Really, really good. That's so awesome. This is all really great. It just looks like he's cranking this stuff out too. That's a really nice shot. Look at that. Excuse me. Oh, that's funny. I'd like to buy a Valvana. That's cool. Indiana Jones. Oh, that's nice. That's cool too. That's awesome. Rats. Oh, that's great. Look at this. That's the money right there. Oh man, check that out. His snakes are funny. That's really, really funny. That's great too. Then look at this. Man, that's so nice. This guy was such a stud, man. Oh my gosh. That is just fantastic looking work. And again, look at the wrinkles on this, and then look at the wrinkles on his shirt. Do you see how he handled them differently? Materials. This is nice with the washing here too. Man, this guy was on point. Oh yeah, this Lord of the Rings stuff. Sung to the tune of Those Were the Days. Oh my god. This is funny because this is like so. Oh, look at Treebeard. So before this is nice, man. The Peter Jackson movies. Sicky. That's cool. I don't know if maybe this is a riff off of the Ralph Bashki movie. I'm not sure. I've seen that, but it was like a long time ago. That's cool. Or he could really draw it all, man. This is nice. It's kind of a riff off that Frazetta piece, or Frazetta did one with them all heading off into the woods. Yeah, the inking on this stuff is incredible. Man, he's so freaking good. He makes me look like a beginner, honestly. Like, it's like the thought process is so good. But I could learn a lot from this, and it's just kind of taking into account. Probably used a different tool than I mainly used to. That makes the difference. So with the 102, you're kind of limited in a little bit of the direction. Look at Death Dealer. See, we're talking about Frazetta, and then this pops up. I'm telling you, this happens a lot in my videos. I was talking about a rhino one time, and we turned the page, and there was like a rhino. It's like we're on it. We understand the train of thought. We're syncing up. The sync is happening. And this was the... Oh, that's funny. I wonder if Frazetta knew Mort Drucker. That's an interesting thought to ponder. So this is the Batman story. This should be interesting for comic book fans. Sorry, that's like, it's high res, but it's not that high res. Not so clean and sober. Let me go down one. That's funny, Dick Tracy. It's cool. It's a nice little Batman pose. That's really, really good gesture. His knees. That's nice, man. Look at that foot. That's what you want right there. This is awesome too, dude. Oh my god, look at the hands. Ay ay ay. Oh, that's cool. This is good too. Oh, we have a Superman one too, and it's really good. Well, hopefully this is fun, and at least a somewhat decent tribute to Mort. I expedited this up. I was literally just sitting down to work, and a friend of mine texted me and told me that he had passed away, and I was like, "Oh man, I gotta do it." Look at that. That looks like Will Eisner, dude. That is great. That is such a kick-ass panel. I wish that we could see it better, but that is amazing right there. That is excellent. And this right here is like that famous sort of fight painting. This is all great. His girls are cute too, even though they're kind of weird looking in that one. But he does actually draw kind of attractive girls. That's kind of Eisnerish too. That's funny. Oh man, look at that. I mean, nice Batmobile. Splash page, yo. We got Chuck Bronson. That dude. Her. People. Rob Halford, apparently. No, I'm just kidding. Some people are like, who? I like these drawings right here. Are very, very good. Again, it's got that Hirschfeld, like, really wild silhouette. It's great looking, though. But, man, that is so intense. Again, you see this, the folds on this, how he handles it differently than these pants. These are like cotton, you know, like sort of cotton polyester sort of thing, and this is the denim. He handles it differently. That does look like Rob Halford. What is going on? Who is that? Jay? Greg Capullo? Who is that? That's really cool. This is the Sopranos. Looks like he used a little Sharpie on this one. Look at Tony. Oh man, she got so creepy. This is funny. Oh man, that's funny. Her face. And Lucy. Oh man. Man, he really makes the mom look so... she looks so scary. My god. That is funny. Oh my gosh, look at Tony. His body. That's funny. Oh my gosh. Oh, dude, that's crazy. Look, I love how small the car is, and they're like just squeezed in it. This is great. Oh, the cat. He has really cool cats. This is interesting too. I told you this would be a good one. Maybe I didn't. I'm telling you now. Look at the ducks. Daffy's there. He loved his ducks. So cute. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. She's like, murr, murr. Ew. The gabagoo. Yeah, Tony. That's funny. Oh, look at this. Dude, these pieces are so awesome. That's great. This doesn't look like the boy to me, but I know that he like sort of slimmed down. But it's like it's the only one that's kind of tripping me out. I don't remember him looking like that as much, but I know that he definitely looked different as the show went on. He like lost weight. Oh, that's funny. I haven't seen that guy in forever. These are great. This is awesome. Man, Mom is so scary. Oz. This is great too. Is that Pesci? This is cute. Look how good of a freaking animal artist he is. These cartooned animals, dude. So this is Star Trek. I think they call it Star Black. There's 2 stories that I have. So we got Leonard Nimoy, Shatner, Uhura, whatever. I can't remember. Look at that. He was so handsome. And this has got the Wally Wood vibe. He didn't go as detailed as Wood, but definitely like that sort of washy thing. That's really good, man. This reminded me of Wood too when it opened, even though again it's much more simplified than Wally's stuff would be, but yeah. William Shatner is getting up there too, man. He's an old guy. What is he doing? This is yeah, I was gonna say Don Martin. I love the Don. I used to draw this character all the time when I was a kid. It's so funny, and he had really weird feet that were like that would bend when he would walk. But I it's one of the few things that I would sketch. But I would draw this a lot. I don't know if there could potentially be some residual Don Martin in my work somewhere. Although I don't really see myself ever drawing like that. When they would wear the shoes, their feet would bend. And I loved Sergio Aragonis and all the stuff that he would do in the gutters of the pages. Like there would be all these little drawings like that would run around the sides of the pages. I loved that. This is cool. Man, that's funny. Look at that. This is great. The search for Russian block, the search for walk, the search for crock, the search for dock, in search of a good stock, the search for smock, the cover, the search for jock, to cover the search for jock. These are tongue twisters. What is this? This is the Wrath of Khan, maybe? Film experts are tearing their hair out. It's like butcher every factoid in this video. It's just entertainment, folks. I don't know what I'm talking about. I try my best. It's all I can do. But at least I try to be honest that I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, and this is... I had saved the files twice. Okay, so this is Apocalypse Now. I've actually just been watching this movie this past week. It's pretty intense. Brando. That's really, really cool little drawing. That's funny. On telly. Oh man, that's so cool. He's all reading poetry. And then he went cuckoo. Oh yeah, this will have Harrison Ford. So this is the opening of the movie. He's in like Saigon, or I don't know if he's in Vietnam in the beginning of the movie. I can't remember. Then they meet with him and tell him who he's gonna kill and send him on his mission. Oh, this is so awesome. This guy was crazy. Oh god, that's such a great scene. Man, they moved through that movie fast. They skipped a lot of stuff. It's all good. So this is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Jack Nicholson and cast, we'll say. Again, the inking. It's really wild. He uses a lot of techniques. This is great. What's funny is I was watching a Metallica documentary, and they were talking about Sanitarium was a little bit influenced by this movie. Sanitarium. That's cool. Oh man, this guy could have done such a badass Time Bandits one. I wonder if he did. Time Bandits is such a weird movie. It's so good. Yeah. His Shining would be cool too. I would love to see that. It's making me go like, I'm gonna need to pull out all my Mad books and see what I've got, because I definitely have something called, I think, like Mad Goes to the Movies, and I'm sure most of them are Drucker. I know, Kitty, you like more Drucker stuff too? I don't think he did Garfield. You do think that he did? This is cool. Air sickness bag. Alfred E. Newman. Oh, and this is Jaws. So this is like the gray, like again the lighting that he wanted on this. There's the shark's dorsal fin right there, whatever it is. There's shark. Oh my god. That's awesome. I've got some kind of fun pinups coming up too. Oh man, this is so cool. I would so not go in the water in a cage by a great white shark. That would be freaky. A lot of my dad's friends when I was growing up were fishermen, because we lived right by the ocean. In fact, I used to live right across the street from the beach. It was literally like I could probably throw a baseball to the sand. Yeah, it was crazy, but I would go out with them sometimes, and they were all like just fishermen. They had their boat, and they would go out and they would fish, or they would lobster fish. It was really kind of trippy. But we would see sharks when we were out there. It was pretty cool. My dad's one friend, his whole backyard, he had a pretty big house. He must have been making pretty good money. But it was filled with lobster traps. Oh my god, it was crazy. They were just like probably 15 feet high and filled his whole backyard, and they stank. So this is Superman, obviously. Wow, what is that? Oh, the marker? Purpled? It's cool. This guy could do it all, man. Rocky. His eyes. That's awesome. Perfect. Oh, wait. Get out from there. Get out from the bookshelf. Talking to my kid. No, just kidding. It's the cat. I moved some books, and so there's a space in the bookshelf, so now that's the cool spot to hang out. But they'll chew on my books, the corners, so you can't have them in there. But they chewed on one of my Tokyo Ghost Sean Gordon Murphy comics when I bought them. I was very, very mad. Their outfits are hysterical. Okay, let's see what we got. Alright, I'm gonna go through this a little quicker. That's cool. This panel looks nice. Yeah, there's a nice little drawings. Okay. Oh yeah, this is what, like 3 Men and a Baby? It's Ted Danson's funny. He's got the nice topper. And what else? Oh yeah, Popeye. I tried to watch this actually a few months ago on something, Amazon Prime, or it was on like Netflix. It's a trippy movie, but it's a little bit of a grinder to get through, but it's got some really weird, like some weird stuff. The music is hit and miss, but I think if you were like super high or something, it might be good. I don't know. You need the right combination of like sort of lubricants to get through it, or maybe not. Maybe it's a piece of crap. That's really cool. And again, that's a nod to Frazetta. That's funny. Wow, that's crazy. That's really cool. He had to have met Frazetta. There's no freaking way. I'm assuming Drucker was probably in New York. So it would make sense that they would maybe cross paths. That is really good. Man, it looks just like him. This is great too. Rando again. This is awesome. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. It's a great little drawing, man. Really, really good. The way that he lights it, like a little more detail, it's almost got like a little bit of a Robert Crumb kind of vibe to it. This guy was a sponge, man. Hey, it looks like Conjunction Junction. I was thinking about that song the other day. Like the Schoolhouse Rock art. They probably were influenced by this kind of stuff, though. More likely. This is cool. Oh yeah, this was nice. Look at that. Their outfits are hysterical. That is so funny. That's cool. That's cool too. Man, that's some powerful shit. I do see Eisner in his stuff occasionally, though. Could just be a coincidence, though. What is this? Oh, this is, I think, Godfather again. Man, he looks nuts. That's really cool. Okay. Humpty Dumpty, what's up, buddy? You're not an egg, you're a little boy now. And what is this? This reminds me of something. Is that like Kilroy was there, here, something? He's threw a hat on. Oh yeah, this. I think this is the last piece. So this is Martin after Drucker. Oh, okay, so this isn't even Drucker. Never mind. I just Googled to see if I could find some Drucker doing Star Wars. I didn't really look that closely. This is nice. Really, really good inks on this again, too. It's so, like, got a really cool kinetic energy to it. Oh, yeah. This was the one that we saw on that art dealer website a week or so ago. And I thought that was Jay Leno. But that's definitely Richie Cunningham. Ron Howard. I can't think of this actor's name, but I definitely recognize him. And I know him, too, but I don't know his name. And this also. Is this a young Richard Dreyfuss? But yeah, that looks like Jay Leno. But I Googled who it was because someone told me the actor's name. And then, yeah, these two I can't remember. I'm going to guess this is Robert Mitchum, but I'm not sure. You're like, no. Now I'm curious. But anyway. All right. Oh, and then this. This is nice. So this must have been done more recently, although probably not too recently. Yeah. It's David's teeth. That's funny. Oh, yeah. That was the worst hairdo ever. God. His Leonard Nimoy is great, and that's awesome, too. Mars Attacks, and then E.T. Oh! It's the freaking... I can't think of this actor's name, but like he used to be on Cheers. He's so funny. He's a great character actor. In fact, I just saw him in... Was it Clueless? Was he in? He was the dad in Clueless. One of those. All right. Rest in peace, Mort Drucker. You were 91 years old, and you gave us, like, I don't even know, 50 years of incredible art, if probably not more. So thank you, and rest in peace, my man. And we will enjoy your art, and hopefully some people will seek out more. All right, bye.